Good morning, I'm Jaden Boggs.
And I'm Zach Bowen.
Today on Warrior News, the Pledge of Allegiance, birthdays, Warrior updates, the lunch and breakfast menus, sports schedules, pop culture, and Zach talks about the math department.
Now here's a word from Mr. Walmer.
Good morning, Warriors, and happy October 3rd, 2022. I hope you enjoyed last week and all the homecoming activities. I hope you found some time to rest over the weekend and that you are here ready today for a full week of school. My friends, as I shared a couple weeks ago, our challenge this year is to be here at school and to improve our attendance rate either by achieving a 96% or higher attendance rate or by improving your attendance rate by 3% from last year, which think of that as about 6 days, being at school 6 days more than you were last year. One of those two goals is what we are shooting for. So, with that said, make this the best week of October 3rd, 2022 you will ever have. At this time, would you please rise for the saying of our Pledge of Allegiance?
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation under God, indivisible with liberty and justice for all.
Please now remain standing for our moment of silence.
Thank you, Mr. Walmer. Now here's the birthdays for October 2nd through the 8th. The SAT boot camp is starting up shortly for juniors and seniors.
When will they be held?
The boot camp is online at schoolhouse.world, provided by Khan Academy, a 4-week-long tutoring series and research study to help students prepare for the upcoming SAT. Twice a week, or 75 minutes per session, with the flexibility to select dates and times that work best for you.
The boot camp consists of 2 sessions per week. The November SAT boot camps are from Saturday, October 8th through Friday, November 4th, and the December SAT boot camp is from Saturday, November 5th through Friday, December 2nd.
For more information, see Mrs. Puckett in the guidance office, and you must sign up by October 6th.
Teentober is underway at the North Webster Library, offering a Art Week, Tech Week, Literacy Week, and a Fall Fest Week. You must be enrolled for each event at least 1 day in advance. To register, call the library at 574-834-7122.
Now here's Sydney with the breakfast and lunch menus.
Thank you, Zach. Let's see what your breakfast and lunch is for this week. All food items are subject to change. I had a salad joke, but I tossed it. Tomorrow for breakfast, yogurt parfait. Wednesday, French toast bites. Thursday, biscuit and gravy. Friday, ham, egg, and cheese English muffin. And next Monday, pancake sausage stick. For your lunch today, personal cheese or pepperoni pizza. Tuesday, rotini with meat sauce and garlic breadstick or Southwest beef wrap. Wednesday, barbecue chicken flatbread or Sloppy Joe's sandwich. Thursday, Nashville hot chicken wings with waffle or cheese pizza crunchers. And Friday, General Tso chicken over rice with fortune cookie or quesadilla. Enjoy this week's breakfast and lunch. When you see the cafeteria staff, make sure to tell them thank you for doing an amazing job. Back to you, Jaden.
Thank you, Sydney. Now here's Jet with Pop Culture.
Thank you, Jaden. Let's see what's happening in pop culture. The movie Lyle Lyle Crocodile is coming to theaters this week. Here's the Crip Notes. When the Prim family moves to New York City, their young son Josh struggles to adapt with his new high school and his new friends. All that changes when he discovers Lyle, a singing crocodile. Lyle is voiced by Shawn Mendes, and Josh is played by Winslow Fegley. This movie is coming out this Friday. Game of Thrones House of Dragon is a new TV 10-episode series on HBO Max. The story of the Targaryen Civil War that took place about 200 years before the events of Game of Thrones. Who will claim the Iron Throne? There are 7 episodes out so far, with the remaining new episodes dropping on Sundays at 9 p.m. For celebrity news, Post Malone was hospitalized on September 24th, and I quote, "Cracking sounds on the right side of my body. I'm having very difficult time breathing, and there's like a stabbing pain whenever I breathe or move." There's speculation that this could be related to his recent falling to the stage on the concert at September 17th. He had to cancel the show at Boston, but he promised he would go back. For just a recently tweeted comment, everything is good. This has been your Pop Culture Update. I'm Jet Replical. Back to you, Zach.
Thank you, Jet. Here's Braxton with the sports schedule.
Hi, I'm Braxton Gonzalez, and here are your Warrior sporting events for the week of October 3rd. All events are subject to change. Today, boys soccer travels to Angola to compete in the IHSAA sectional. They will take on West Noble. Tomorrow, girls soccer will take on Northwood in the IHSAA sectional at Northwood, and JV and varsity volleyball will be in action at home. Wednesday, if the boys soccer team wins tonight, they will take on either Lakeland or Northwood in the IHSAA sectional semifinal at Angola. Kickoff will be at 7 p.m. Thursday, if the girls soccer team wins Tuesday night, they will continue in sectional semifinal action against West Noble or East Noble at 5 p.m. Volleyball will travel, and freshman football will be home. Friday, the varsity football team will face the Northwood Panthers. And on Saturday, if the Unified Flag football team won last Saturday in sectional action, they will compete in IHSAA regionals. Volleyball travels to compete in the freshman and JV NLC tournament. JV football will be on our home field. Boys and girls cross country competes in the IHSAA sectional at Oxbow Park. The boys and girls soccer teams could play for an IHSAA sectional championship depending on what happens earlier in the week. And last but not least, good luck to the Wawasee Marching Warrior Pride as they compete Saturday at the Homestead ISMA prelims. For Warrior News, I'm Braxton Gonzalez. Back to you, Jaden.
Thank you, Braxton. Now here's Zach to talk about the math department.
I'm Zach Bowen, and I had the privilege of interviewing math teachers here at Wawasee High School about the math department.
Mr. Zinal talks about courses that are needed to graduate here at Wawasee High School.
Yeah, so we offer, starting at the freshman level, Algebra 1, followed by Geometry and Algebra 2. Those are the 3 core courses you have to complete in order to get your Core 40. Then after that, everything else is sort of elective. If you're going for your honors diploma, you would need a 4th year of math, whether that's pre-calculus. And then beyond that, we offer Calc 1, Calc 2, statistics, and quantitative reasoning course.
We talked about what courses can earn you not only high school, but college credits.
So some of those courses do, when you make it to pre-calculus, that is offered dual credit through PFW. So our Calc 1 and Calc 2, you can earn calculus college credits for those, also through PFW, as well as statistics.
Then, we talked about what type of careers the math courses could set you up with in the real world.
So it kind of depends on which course you go for. A lot of the beginning ones are really just good general math, basic checkbook stuff can help with, just area volume kind of stuff. Beyond that, Calc 1 and 2 really geared more towards engineering students that want to do stuff like that. Also a few science careers. If you're more interested in business or nursing, things like that, the statistics course and also the QR course could be helpful.
I talked with Ms. Michael about pre-calculus, finite, and quantitative reasoning.
So pre-calculus is a class that you take after Algebra 2 if you're going to be going on to calculus or if you know that your college will need that as your baseline math. It's dual credit through PFW, so you'll get not just 3 credits, it's actually like taking 2 different college classes. One of them is more algebra based, that's the first part. The second part is kind of, I tell them it's kind of like geometry 2. It's trigonometry, so we do lots of stuff with trig. But you'll actually get 6 total dual credits if you have the GPA that PFW requires.
She goes on now to explain what Finite is.
So Finite is ACP through Indiana University. It is their required course for their Kelley School of Business. So if you know you're going to Indiana University, it's especially important. Other colleges have it, but don't have as much of an emphasis on it. You do get college credit. It's 3 college credits for the entire course all year. It's different. It's not at all like Algebra 2 or geometry. It's whenever I've gone to the trainings, as they say, they want to see if you can think creatively. So the problems, we might show you a problem one way and then they do a little twist.
Then she talked about quantitative reasoning.
So quantitative reasoning is a course you can take anytime after Algebra 2. So some people will take it after taking pre-cal if they don't really want to go on to calculus, but they want an extra year of math, either for scholarships or maybe for their school requirements.
Then she went over what they go over in the class.
So the types of stuff we go over in there is a huge range of stuff. We go over it's called social choice math. So if you're looking at surveys and how those are written and elections, we look at the best way to snowplow a road. We look at credit cards and also investments. We do things with gambling and probabilities with that. There's not as many strict state standards, so we are able to be flexible more with the interests of the students in that class.
I went back to Zinal to talk about AP Statistics.
So AP Statistics is kind of a course that we've introduced about 5 or 6 years ago. We've had some kids getting through calculus by the time they were juniors, and we needed something else to offer. It's a course that's good about exploring data and learning how to interpret and correctly understand the data it is that you're looking at. And recently it's kind of morphed into a course it doesn't have to be for after calculus, it actually only requires Algebra 2. So it's a good course for sort of a different perspective on math. A lot of kids come out of pre-calculus, realize they don't want to do that kind of math anymore, and so they'll take statistics as their final math course instead of calculus, because it doesn't really require as much heavy math thinking as it does interpreting and understanding what the data is trying to tell you.
Then Mr. Zinal wrapped things up talking about what the overall goal is for the math department.
Our goal is to teach kids as much good, useful mathematics that we can in the time we have them, and make sure that they truly understand the very most necessary skills from each course that we deem to be the most important for them to sort of understand.
I would like to thank the math department for their time. From Warrior News, I'm Zach Bowen. Back to the studio.
Thank you, Zach.
Thank you for watching Warrior News this week. Signing off, I'm Zach Bowen.
And I'm Jaden Boggs. From all of us here at Warrior News and in the CPG-TV studios, we thank you for watching.
Tune in next week for more Warrior News.